The sensation that's taking the NBA by storm, Victor Wembanyama. Imagine breaking records and defying expectations before even completing a rookie season. Let's talk about how Victor is already changing the game. In NBA history, only 4 rookies have averaged at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game. Impressive, right? But when you add 3 assists per game to that mix, only one name remains: Victor Wembanyama. He's rolling off the iron with finesse, blocking shots like a fortress, and his assist game? Chef's kiss. Coming into the league, the hype around Wembanyama was electric. The buzz was reminiscent of LeBron James's debut 2 decades ago. But Victor's arrival wasn't just about another star. It was like welcoming an alien from another planet.
Somebody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien.
His uniqueness, 7 foot 4 inches tall, with an 8-foot wingspan, yet moves with the agility and skill of a 6'4" guard. We've had unicorns, but Victor, he's an alien, a whole new species of player. The expectations for Victor are sky high. One commentator even called him the greatest prospect in the history of team sports, not just the NBA.
Maybe not only the greatest prospect in the NBA's history, maybe the greatest prospect in the history of team sports.
Imagine hearing that. But Victor handles it all with a zen-like calm. He's got this incredible mindset. No pressure, just freedom. When he needs motivation, he reminds himself of his unique place in the universe.
When I need motivation, when I need energy and I feel tired out, when I need to fight on the court and it's hard, I always remember I'm free in that universe. I know what I want to do and nothing's going to stop me from doing it.
Draft night 2023. The moment NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced, with the first pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama from Nanterre, France. It was pure magic. Victor had dreamed of this moment, and it moved him to tears. Yet being called the best prospect is more an inspiration than a title for him. It's about what he does on the court. 2 weeks after the draft, Victor debuted in the NBA Summer League. The excitement was palpable in the sold-out Las Vegas crowd. But the first game? Not what everyone expected. Fans were looking for a spectacle of blocks, rebounds, and those jaw-dropping highlights we saw in the French Premier League. Instead, we saw a struggle. 9 points on 13 shots and a moment that fans wouldn't let him forget. Kai Jones dunking on him. Social media was ablaze with criticism, with some already labeling him a bust. But Victor, he's a warrior. In his second game, he showed why he's the most anticipated prospect. He exploded with 27 points on 14 shots and grabbed 12 rebounds against the Blazers, silencing doubters with a performance that screamed, "I belong here." When asked about his plans for the rest of the summer and the upcoming season, Victor's focus was clear. He's ready to make any sacrifice for his team, taking guidance from the legendary coach, Greg Popovich.
I'm ready to make any sacrifice for the team. 2 to 3 great months that are coming, and they're gonna change my life. I'm probably gonna disappear from the media for the next month.
The next few months, they're going to be crucial as Victor gears up to unleash his full potential. Victor Wembanyama is not just living up to the hype, he's redefining it. His blend of size, skill, and mental toughness is something the NBA has never seen before. Whether it's his defensive prowess, scoring ability, or just his sheer presence on the court, Victor is setting new standards. Former NBA stars like Tim Hardaway Sr. and Tracy McGrady voiced their skepticism, comparing him unfavorably to Bol Bol and Kristaps Porzingis. But for Victor, it was all just noise. He kept his eyes on the prize, stating his goal to reach the playoffs and ultimately win a ring, even if it takes time. His first regular season game against the Dallas Mavericks was impressive despite foul trouble. He nailed his first NBA points with a 3-pointer, thrilling the 19,000 fans at Frost Bank Center and millions watching live.
Well, they have us on the drive.
No other human being, Bill, has any right to dunk this one.
But it was his performance against the Houston Rockets that truly showcased his clutch abilities, helping the Spurs to a thrilling overtime victory with key plays down the stretch. A budding rivalry with Chet Holmgren, another standout rookie, has fans buzzing. Their face-off in the U19 World Cup final was just the beginning. Both players are in the running for Rookie of the Year, making every matchup between the Spurs and Thunder a must-watch event. Victor's journey is just starting, and he's already earned respect from some of the game's greats. After a standout 38-point game against the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant acknowledged Victor's extraordinary talent. Despite some rough patches, like an 18-game losing streak, Victor's impressive averages of 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game have solidified his status as a generational talent. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Victor. His matchup against Giannis Antetokounmpo on January 4th, his birthday, promises to be a highlight. With his incredible performances and unyielding determination, Victor Wembanyama is not just living up to the hype, he's becoming a legend in the making. Despite these early criticisms, Victor remained focused on his upcoming season with the San Antonio Spurs, setting high goals for himself and the team. His silence in the media did not diminish the ongoing conversations about him. His first regular season game against the Dallas Mavericks showcased his unique skill set, hitting several shots from outside, including a three-pointer for his first NBA points. This game attracted a significant audience, making it the most watched opening night NBA game in 11 years. Victor's performance against the Houston Rockets further solidified his reputation. He made crucial plays down the stretch, including impressive blocks and a game-tying shot that led to an overtime victory. However, not every game was smooth sailing. He experienced struggles, such as a challenging game against the Phoenix Suns, where Shaquille O'Neal publicly downplayed his abilities. Victor quickly responded with a dominant second-half performance, helping the Spurs secure a comeback win against the Suns just 2 days later. The budding rivalry between Victor and Chet Holmgren became a focal point of the season. Their first official NBA matchup was highly anticipated, but ended in a blowout loss for the Spurs, with both players delivering underwhelming performances. Despite this, Victor's talent continued to shine through in subsequent games. His impressive stats, including becoming the first player ever to record 350 points, 50 assists, 50 blocks, and 25 steals in the first 20 games of his career, kept him in the Rookie of the Year conversation. Victor's impressive numbers and impactful plays led to comparisons with legends like Shaquille O'Neal, and drew praise from current stars, including Giannis Antetokounmpo. His defensive prowess, highlighted by numerous games with multiple blocks and steals, showcased his potential to be a game-changer on both ends of the court. Despite the Spurs' struggles, Victor's performances kept fans and analysts intrigued. As the season progressed, Victor's name remained at the forefront of the Rookie of the Year discussions, with strong competition from Chet Holmgren. Their head-to-head matchups and individual performances were closely watched, with each game potentially influencing the award's outcome. By January, Victor's stellar play earned him the Rookie of the Month award, reaffirming his status as the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. Victor's historical achievements continued to mount, including a remarkable triple-double with blocks against the Toronto Raptors, setting multiple records in the process. Despite not making the All-Star team, he maintained his focus on improving and contributing to his team's success. His competitive spirit and drive to win became evident in his comments and on-court performances. As the season approached its final stretch, the debate between Victor and Chet for Rookie of the Year intensified. Their third matchup was pivotal, with Victor outplaying Chet and leading the Spurs to a crucial victory. This performance, combined with his consistent excellence throughout the season, solidified his case for the award. In March, Wembanyama continued his domination with a series of standout performances. He began the month with a 31-point, 12-rebound, 6-block, and 6-assist game against Indiana, marking back-to-back wins for the Spurs and becoming the only rookie to ever achieve consecutive 25-point, 10-rebound, 5-assist, 5-block games. 2 weeks later, he recorded another incredible stat line against the Brooklyn Nets with 33 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 blocks, joining Joel Embiid and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only players to reach such numbers. A major concern during the pre-draft process was Victor's durability, given his height of 7 feet 4 inches. However, on March 29th, he played his 65th game of the season, officially qualifying him for all NBA awards, effectively silencing any injury-prone narratives. His 65th game was a milestone, where he posted 35 points, 18 rebounds, and 7 assists against the New York Knicks, leading the Spurs to an overtime victory and spoiling Jalen Brunson's 60-point game. As the season neared its end, Wembanyama's performances became even more spectacular. He had a 9-block game against the Denver Nuggets, which thrust him into the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. He followed this with back-to-back 7-block games against Philadelphia and Memphis, a particularly impressive 33-point, 18-rebound, 6-assist, and 7-block game against the 76ers. In April, Victor continued his dominance with averages of 25 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and nearly 6 blocks per game. He capped off his season with a stunning 34-point, 12-rebound, and 5-assist performance, leading the Spurs to a victory over the top-seeded Denver Nuggets. Victor's season averages were 21 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and well over 3 blocks per game, a line never recorded by a rookie in NBA history. His phenomenal performances earned him the Rookie of the Year award unanimously, a spot on the All-Defensive First Team as the first rookie to ever do so, and a second-place finish in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comments section.